Tiny houses are popping up all around the U.S. and there are even a few here on the Suncoast. Local builder Scott Studehoff is in the process of building a tiny house called the Rita for Florida residents Richard Reep and his wife Kim. They told SNN why tiny house living appeals to them in part 1 of our 3-part tiny house story.
It's about sufficiency. You know, in the old days it was the greatest good for the greatest number of people, and now we're trying the sufficient amount of things for a sufficiency. So we're seeing a generation that for the first time is wanting something that their parents had but not finding a path to that, and so the tiny house provides that path. So I think that's a very interesting trend.
I think it could fit just about anybody. The traditional 2 people, 3 people, that seems to be very easy, and it does seem to be more college educated.
You come out of college now with a huge student loan debt, and you just don't have the resources to qualify for a big mortgage and get into that track.
A lot of the appeal is that it's small. It should be well constructed with materials that should last for a very long time, that should be relatively low maintenance.
And that's, I think, the beauty of the tiny houses. We're finally starting to get down to, okay, well, how much do we really need? I think it forces the person living there to actually make some hard choices about what it is that we absolutely have to have with us. I think it's actually going to start filling a need. We talk large in this community about sustainable, affordable housing, and I think this is the natural direction for it to go. It just seems to be the wave of the future.
Well, next week we'll have more on Scott and Richard's planning and designs of Sarasota's newest tiny house.